a guest like acne pops by. How do you cover it up without drawing even more attention to it? Please welcome makeup artist Chelsea Bice. She's going to help us out. And this is Cityline, our fantastic model today. I was saying to the audience, acne is so fun. You get it as a teenager and then as a middle-aged woman.
I never thought
so great.
I'd be hiding acne and dealing with wrinkles at the same time.
Oh, nice combo, huh?
Yeah. But I have some tips today to share with you guys. Before we get into the application, I wanted to talk a little bit about a beauty blending sponge or a makeup sponge.
Okay.
So common, many of us are using them, we love them. We're really good at cleaning them, but are you good at drying it? So what I find oftentimes, you wash it, throw it back into your makeup bag, and then you take it out the next morning. If it's still damp, then that means you haven't dried it properly. There could be bacteria from that environment all night in your makeup bag. So you want to leave it on the counter and make sure that it's drying properly.
So let's work on not bringing any more bacteria into our face, because that's not going to help our acne.
And something else we do that sometimes brings bacteria to our face is touching our face. So if you're at a student in school or working at an office at a desk, you're sitting like this, you're sitting like this, you're sitting like this. Right. Some days, right? And you wonder why. Or how about this? You're typing on your cell phone and wondering now why you're getting acne.
That's right.
Here, clean your screen.
Clean your screen.
You gotta clean your screen.
Okay. The new cell phone issues that we all have to deal with, man.
Right? You never think.
It's so prevalent. We're on our phones all day.
So let's do the application now with some foundation, cover this up. So I am going to use my sponge, and you'll notice that I like to do everything in a tapping motion. I'm never wiping or sweeping. It's always tapping, patting. This is how you're going to build coverage without it looking cakey or looking too heavy on the skin. So I like to use a brand that's a medical makeup brand. So I'm going to use Dermablend here because it's created by a dermatologist. So it's non-comedogenic, not going to clog your pores. Non-acneogenic, so not going to create acne or cause your acne to be worse. Fragrance-free, allergy tested, sensitive skin tested. They have a great range of shades because, you know, with a lot of deeper skin tones and different ethnicities, when they get acne, it can really scar.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? Yeah, so they have to deal with a little bit of the scarring issue. So you can see, like, just a few quick passes, again, tapping, patting, we've covered all of that up quite easily.
That's amazing. And I think, you know, if you do have acne, the issue is you don't want to look like it's caked on.
You don't want to look like it's caked on, and it's important to bring color back to the face. So because I've used something that's full coverage, you can see that not only has it hidden the redness from the acne, it's hidden all of the color in her face as well, right? So it's important that we want to go with your little bit of blush and bronzer, but here's the tip again, even this I will pat and press onto the skin, because if you have the pimple there and then you start wiping over it, you're going to uncover it again, right? So we're going to add that color back into the face, and you can really see there that it's bringing that dimension, that life back to the skin, but that's really important, that pressing and patting. So you do the same with the blush, the bronzer, a little bit of color. So now, though, I want to give you another tip, because yes, we've hidden the acne, but we want to make sure it stays hidden.
Yes.
Okay. And oftentimes people tend to go with the setting powder, which is great, very common. Better though if you're more an oilier skin, you know, if you need a little bit more control with the shine. Whereas if you're more dry and dehydrated, which this time of year we often are. I want to talk to you about using a setting spray instead. So I'll have Julie close her eyes. So now we've set not only the foundation, we've also set the blush and the bronzer as well. This is going to keep her makeup in place, but not going to add that dryness or dehydration. So again, when we're trying to hide that acne, but you're a little bit more mature, not like the teenager where you get the oily acne. So now it's going to be concealed but not look dry or cakey. And you can also use the setting spray throughout the day to refresh. So may I give you a little mist,
take a little refreshing. Thank you very much.
So if you close your eyes, just a light mist. So now brings your pigment back to life, absorbs a little bit of shine on the face, and now you're good to go.
Very cool. Absolutely love those tips. That is great.